you're bringing snacks? Yeah, bring us with you. We're going on the road. Okay, I gotta grab cinnamon, the cake flour, it's baking powder and soda. Fries. Warmest day for a while today, Amp. Yeah, 3 degrees Celsius today. Okay, we got the bananas, 2 eggs, half a cup of sour cream. That means it's gonna be very moist. Moist muffins in our life. They really are, Torino. Got a pretty powerful community here. I would say either sour cream or yogurt works. Just gotta make sure that we leave enough for the taters later. Taters later. Yeah, thank you for that emote. Perfect. All right. Make the spice streusel by whisking the sugar and flour together in a large bowl. Work in cold cubed butter until well combined in the texture of wet sand with some larger pieces. Place it in the fridge to chill until the cake is ready to be topped. Word. Also, let's grab out the muffin tins before we get carried away. And then I always spray the outside of the muffin tin before we put the liner in. Then I find it never ever sticks that way. Chair is gone. That lasted a whole 1 second. These. Boom. Boom. Just rub dill all over you. Yeah, she's, oh, now, okay, so now I open the curtain to make sure she got inside. What is the dog doing? Looking at me from inside the shop through the door. Sorry, you can't be everywhere at once. It's just not possible yet. Seriously, Torino, like, my Guido smelled like garlic all the time. Garlicky Ukrainian man. Boom. Now we can line them. We'll use up some of the fancy ones first. Garlic and whiskey. Yeah, the other side, garlic and dill. I think it was more of a garlic and dill aroma, that one. And we're using large muffin liners. Not medium. These ones almost look like they're jumbo. And then the only thing we have to remember for timing today, chat, is I want to be out the door going to deliver to Ken by 5 p.m. my time. So like 4.5 hours from now to get it all done. I think that is totally possible. Okay, I'll just put these to the side for now. Grab a bowl. And the scale. You had to take your big void cat to the vet for antibiotics. Apparently dogs love bananas. The vet uses it to hide that. Cats do not like bananas. They do not. This is a known thing. Do not show a cat a banana. Okay, so we're doubling this up. So 100 grams of brown sugar. Just using this golden yellow stuff. Just gotta go grab the eggs and butter from the other fridge once we get into making the cake batter. That, tear. Get our flour next. And that is 120 grams. Boom. 1 pinch of salt. Your cat is fat Asian. And then 114 grams of butter. I'm gonna use this piece up first, but all I'm gonna do is like weigh the paper first. We'll weigh onto there. My cat is fat Asian. Get a knife. All of the butter. Butter makes everything better. Okay. Start with 0. What did I say? 114? Too much, Kate. Too much. Still. Boom. That works. Just leave this to the side. You love it when the glass piece gets cleaned. In the bing-a-bong, you're saying? Or what? Put this back here for now. And now we're making the streusel. So first, let's cube up the butter just to make it easier to work into this. Nice. Nice, Nike. Go, go. I know it looks messy, but everything is just fine. Just gonna use maybe just a fork even, just to be able to get rid of the brown sugar clumps. And yeah, if you want a little extra crunch in the streusel, you can always substitute a bit of the flour for rolled oats. It's really nice. Crunch and chew. Do you think a wolf would get a cat though? Or did the cats just like peace out? They're like, we're out of here. Awesome. This is ready to go. Now we put this in. Scrape off all the goodness. No wasting. Hello, Yetitis. How are you doing? Foxes hunt cats? That does make sense. Okay. Now we work it. Whoa, that's nuts, Torino. Yeah, I can't really justify paying that amount, but kudos to the people that can. I'm sure that's so cool. Wolves will eat cats, dogs. I guess if they get close enough to a cat and the cat's trying to stand its ground, yeah, that makes sense. It's just like, nah, not happening. Oh, that too. Oh, it'll even go after you, Torino. Yeah, welcome to Canada, chat. For all the people that think it's so dang, like, nice here, yes, it is. It's very wild and there's lots of nature, but there's also things that will get you. You could get got. We're like, the humans are the underdog. So we're just working the butter chunks into the flour and sugar. Yeah, so we have a friend. We just found out he's working in a camp kitchen in an exploratory mine up north. And there are days that they are not allowed to go outside because the pack of wolves is hanging around the camp. That's right, Blood Oak. You be careful. Mary, Torino, did you go harvest the dill yet? Mary's just doing her due diligence here. Yeah, for sure. Never mess with the mamas when the babies are around. Of like any animal. Any heckin' animal. Get going. Go get that dill. And then ship me some. And then send some over. The wolves just want the bananas. Hi, Suki. Welcome in. How's your afternoon? Okay, we're clumping up now, right? This is how I've been working this, and see? It's starting to clump, so we're almost there. Hello, Tiger Gut. Welcome. Yeah, so he does 3 weeks on, 3 weeks off. But this is like bachelor life for him, so I don't think he really cares much. But yeah, maybe if you have a family, could be tough. And I'm like talking way north to the point where you only get flown in and out of the area. And same with any supplies. So if the weather's bad, you ain't getting your stuff. Nor are you leaving ever. Get the dill, you dillweed. We just found out, we're talking about one of our friends Sam and I used to work with in a kitchen. He's working at an exploratory diamond mine up north in Canada. So cool. So you're just coming in on a conversation, Suki, about wolves and stuff that are predatory in Canada and elsewhere. Yeah, very neat. Cool experience, right? You don't have to do it forever, but for a little bit of time, why not? Okay, this is almost there. And like the heat from my hands really helps work the butter into this too. And then for the streusel, I like it pretty chunky. So this is what I usually do, is just like press it all together in the bottom of the bowl. And then later on, when we have the muffin batter all ready to go to top, then we crumble it back up in nice big chunks. Okay, gonna go wash my hands, rinse my buttery knife off, and we'll start the next step. In the Yukon, maybe?
No.
Or Northwest.
Yeah.
NWT. buttery hands. So buttery. Holy, this is a double wash just to get the greasy feeling off. Wow. Yeah, they said to put this in the fridge just to chill while you're making the stuff, but it's pretty cool where I'm working right now, so I don't think I have to put it away. She ain't going to melt. Okay, just give this stuff a wipe off, any crummies. And now, next step. Yeah, Ice Road Checkers, we watched that, Nike. It's a good show. Okay. To make the filling, whisk together sugar and cinnamon powder. Cinnamon powder, I've never heard it called that. In a small bowl until very well combined. Small bowl. 70, so 140 grams of brown sugar. Back to it. Shouldn't have even closed this bag up. There's so many different components to this, but that means it's gonna be good. Boom. And then cinnamon, 18 grams. Or like basically a tablespoon. That's a lot of cinnamon. I don't think I'm gonna go all that much. I'm gonna like stop there. Sometimes recipes don't scale properly. Use your mind for that one. If you feel like it doesn't sound right, it probably isn't. Hi, Izzy. Love you too. Thanks for all the support. Just take this off of the scale to mix. There's a lot. Yeah, 18 grams worth. That would have been wild. Like, yes, we need the cinnamon flavor, but it's quite strong. I don't think we need that much. They must be big cinnamon lovers, whoever wrote this recipe. And then I'm just smushing any lumps of the sugar as we mix this too. Oh no. Well, glad you caught yourself there. Just tried to portion a recipe and I didn't do the milk part right. No. As long as you catch it early enough, you're good. This is such a yummy layer in coffee cakes too. Definitely don't skip this. Sugary cinnamon middle layer. Something special. All right. That looks evenly mixed, yeah? Cinnamon sugars. Hi, Dust. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Hope your Saturday is treating you good. And yeah, cinnamon is so good for you. I like almost have it every day. Usually I do when I have oatmeal, a nice little sprinkle in there. It's either gonna turn out okay, Scratch, or not okay. We shall see. Wait, what are you making? What recipe was it for? Might be able to let you know if it will work or not. Okay, so next one is the coffee cake. So whisk flours, baking powder, soda, and we're not using espresso powder, and the salt together in a bowl. We don't even need a mixer for this. How awesome is that? a small bowl, and then one just a bit bigger. Do we stir the dry into the wet? So dry goes in the smaller one, wet ingredients will go in the bigger one. Trying to make English muffins, but quarter a recipe in the cookbook. Yeah, because the portions are too big. Should work. Usually my English muffin dough doesn't have any milk or anything. But if you also didn't use like any water, then you might end up with some dry muffins. Okay, for our banana coffee cake. 240 grams of all-purpose flour, because we're doubling this up, so we're gonna end up with 24 muffins. That, and then as well some cake flour. So same amount, equal parts all-purpose flour and cake flour. So this is what I use. Yeah, let's see if you rescue it. There's only one way to find out. So same amount, 240 grams, and then you can see how this is kind of clumpy. So I'll probably just use a whisk to mix it up. There we go. And then I will say, the bananas that I have, not the most like insanely brown ripe, but I think they're still gonna taste yummy. Just we'll have to mash them up. Smoosh them with a potato masher or something is my thought. Okay, next dry bit. 2 teaspoons of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Cake flour is like a lot lighter blood oak compared to all-purpose flour. Other than that, I actually don't use it that often, so I'm not like an expert by any means. Of bi-daily lemon drink, cinnamon, lemon, ginger, cayenne pepper, ground black pepper, and honey. Yeah, that is definitely for health. I used to call it like an elixir. That was very similar to that. The cayenne is definitely like might throw you off, but it does help you feel better. Hi Chris, how are you doing? Shayna, Kyle bakes her underripe bananas last night as an experiment for banana bread. Oh, underripe ones, yeah. How did it turn out? So half a teaspoon of salt, it says. And I think that's the last one. Yep. So whisk this up. Yeah, India drinks a lot of tea, right, Greek? Drink more tea than coffee? Hi, 3D printing. How's the day? How's the weekend going? This is looking nice and smooth now. I don't see any other big lumps kicking around. I think we're good to go here. Just give that a tap and an even out. Put that to the side. Next one, the wet stuff. Bring the scale back. Did you hear the little squeak of the scale on the board? We do whisk the melted mashed banana. Are we melting it or mashing it? How do you melt a banana? Chat, send help. We need 2 cups worth. Sylvester Stallone 007. Thank you for the 20 bits. Thank you, friend. Nice 3D printing. Just having a chill day or you're playing some World of Warcraft. Love it. Yeah, melted mashed bananas. And that is the best one. I should have done that, Gail. Just toss them in the freezer because they do mash up so well. Yeah, we're looking for about 2 cups of mashed banana here. I'll just put them... Do we want to just mash it in this bowl and then add everything else to that? That's probably the easiest. Probably. Because we melt the butter as well. So yeah, there's nothing that gets like creamed or heavily mixed too much. I guess we'll do that. And I'm thinking we'll need these 3. So no scale needed for this part just yet. Just get into these guys first. And then usually I just mash it with my hands. Is that weird, guys? Probably just use a potato masher. Push it through a strainer. Ugh. Everything is fine. Oh, look at this one. Maybe they're riper than I thought. Into the compost. It's fine. Everything is fine. And then we have to remember this one. After we're done mashing the banana, we gotta wash this off so that we can also mash potatoes later. Look at that. It actually worked so dang good. And I really like when the banana cake is chunky. Yo, Nana's Bonk says, you're Nana's. We're going Nanas for bananas. Thank you, Bonk, for the 26 months in a row. Just working your way through this 2-year subscription here. How are you doing? Hello, Blondie. Thank you, another 20 bits. We appreciate that. Thank you, Sylvester Stallone. Pics in the Discord? Thank you, Reno. I will check them out. Whether it's in a bit or later. Also, how bad is this sound? Pretty bad sound. Okay, probably need a spatula now. Hashtag gardening. There was a good amount of green stuff. Perfect. We gotta go pretty quick because these will start to turn brown, like momentarily. So just know this. Okay, next one. I think I gotta go grab the eggs. Bonk, you're doing good. Had a good time at karaoke last night with the OG DJ. Still reeling from the news. Aw, that your local favorite one lost his mom last night? Dang it. I'm sad for you. And okay, I'm gonna take a really quick bathroom break. Give me a sec. Backity back, back, back. Thank you. Someone even made a... Oh, the femme stuff one? That's a femme potty emote? I think she made that just on Canva. I've seen it. Could copy it. Thanks, guys. Okay, so I believe it's egg time. Egg time next, and then sugar. Oh, and we'll melt the butter. So while I melt the butter, I'll go grab a couple eggies. We need 226 grams of butter to melt. Hopefully we have enough here. Might be coming back with butter too. Or it might be just right. $2.24. Do you see that, chat? It's just right. Call me Kate, aka Goldilocks. Okay, so 30-second increment on that, and I'll be right back. Once again, not for a bathroom break though, just for eggs and more butter. Okay. Hold tight. Okay, I got all the things. Pardon?
Including your dog.
Yeah. I also brought a dog back. Yeah. Gotta stop being so good, Kate. Good at measuring. Hey, we try our best here, right? Okay, so we'll need 4 eggs. Finish off these ones. Yeah, it was a man bear pig. He has come to join us. Oh, my eggie. Did you guys hear the drop? We need some cracked eggs in chat right now. Give me a sec. The dog's like, I can help with that. No, you back up. Oh, it actually cracked in such a good spot. We got this. Hi, my name is Kate, and gravity still affects me. The egg rolled off this, I had it here, rolled off this.
Ashley's got the damage control.
Okay, excuse me. Excuse me. This is a raw dog. Good girl. Yeah, drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Okay. We're good. Let the egg drop. Saja. R.I.P. We sacrificed the chicken in the egg before we fried it. Okay, you got it all? Thanks for your services. Back it up. Back it up. Good girl. Yeah, watch out. No, watch out. She's like, I heard there's gonna be a cleanup on aisle 2. Not 4, that's aisle 2 up there. Aisle 4 is back over here. Okay, back to it. I was gonna crack the eggs in here. I'm just gonna give my hands a little rinse-a-roo after that catastrophe. Everything is fine, I swear. Oh no! I did say raw dog because she eats raw food. Yeah, that's for another type of platform cake. I'm sorry. Okay, 4 eggs. Cracking into the container, not the floor. Thanks for clipping it, guys. We really try our best for those types of things to not happen, but every now and then. Whoa! Slight difference of chickens here. Slight difference. Like that was organic, but then this one is free run. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, at least it wasn't the whole carton. Wild. Must give them, you know what makes the yolk like that? It's like citrus. Did you know chickens love oranges? This is a truth. You can fact check me if you want. Okay, from here we're just gonna go right into there and then next the butter. Yeah, I'm such a noob. I'm out of practice, Torino, with my egg cracking. This is why I reserved the whisk, right? So go boom, boom, boom. Your Discord got hacorks? Haxord? I've never seen that word before. As you can tell, my brain is having a tough time there, Nike. Yeah, more beta carotene. Hacked, yeah. Dang it, duder. Okay, so that looks good. Just whisk it until it's nice and even. Check on our butter. A little bit longer. Let's do another 25. While we wait, have a sip. Can you tell the sun came back out? Like, it's so dang bright in here. Has it been happening a lot, Scratch? Scoot. Menu, menu, menu. This just in. How are you doing today, Scooter? How's the weekend? Thank you for stopping by. Oh, that's why you don't put your nose in the microwave. It might get hit. Okay, so now we're gonna whisk in our melted butter. We don't want to cook the eggs, right? So do a bit at a time and then it will all cool off. Also want to make sure this is evened out here with the melting. Just mix this little nubbin in. That sounds nice. You had a dog walk. And we're doing good here. Yeah. I didn't even know that existed. Bonk. I almost said amp. A password keeper app. That's wild. Makes total sense. But what if someone hacks that app? Oh yeah, shady like DM bites and stuff like that. I think we had only one lately. But all of our Discord members are so dang awesome from around the world that they're just like, guys, all the mods are asleep, so just no one click anything. It's like, you guys are the best. This is looking really good. Break up that butter nub. Because it's soft, but it's just not melted in. Nice. Okay, I think sugar next. Yes. So sugar, 300 grams of light brown sugar, the same one that we've been using. And then I think from here, we're getting rid of the whisk now. Whiskey business. You use key pass. Yeah, thanks for the info, guys. Like I said, I never even knew that existed. Pretty cool. Yeah, just remember the master password. That makes sense. Okay, I said 300 grams. Focus, Kate. Because we're doubling it. Oh, and then the sour cream still. 1 cup of sour cream. For moisture. Kind of breaking up the lumps of sugar as I pour it in. 300 grams seem like a lot, guys. I guess my bananas aren't like overripe though. This kind of makes sense. It does. Well, I guess it is coffee cake. No holding back here. Coffee cake has like so much sugar in it, but that's what makes it really delicious, right? All of the sugar and butter. So now, gotta break up this nub. Break that up. We'll just stir this in to get it moistened. Sour cream is next. It's looking really nice. And then I think we'll get our oven on before we start distributing into the muffin tin. This is gonna be delicious, I know it. 1 cup of sour cream, so we'll just fill this half full. How about that? Make it easy. And then lastly, before I get my hands dirty, yeah, Mish. So everyone knows, Mish's password is feta for every single thing. Half a teaspoon of vanilla. Hello, Wilson. How's your day? And then do we need... Oh yeah, we added the salt and the dry bits, right? Okay. Stir up this sour cream and we're good to go. And yeah, that's it. So we can get rid of this scale. Feta cheese 84. Feta at feta.com. Feta fans. Whoa, B-Town 780. Well, feta is delicious, so good call. That's our bud. That's who we've cooked for before, chat. Local. Smoked brisket, smoked turkey, pot pies, pizza. They got all of that stuff. B-Town 780, that's basically Sam's best bud. Okay, 1 spoon for sour cream. Hope you guys are doing good this weekend, B-Town. Enjoy this nice weather today. Samo says it's true. Yeah, Scarlett, when she's done with it, she's feta up. Thank you for that. You know we love our puns here. This is how you make moist muffins. There we go. The rest is for the mashed potatoes. Yeah, we love it too. We love it too, B-Town. Anyone else ever made baking recipes with sour cream in them? It's pretty magical. And if the sour cream weirds you out, you can substitute for like a thick Greek yogurt. Oh, somebody is gonna be happy. The dishwasher pre-rinse cycle. Yeah, sour cream and chili is really good too. Oh, I still have to watch that one bonk. I just saw the little thing on Instagram, I think. The photo. Yeah, I just saw Sean. I'm drunk. I was like, oh no. Don't talk to me about Franny Franks. It looks too good, Nike. Yeah, your wife lets you pre-wash all the mixing spoons too, or even the beaters. At least you do something at home. I'm gonna get that next time I see him. I'm gonna get it for that one. At least you're put to use somewhere. Okay, that is perfect. Get the dry goods. Yeah, big globs of sour cream on birria tacos. Yosh. Okay, this is going into this. Good to go. This is a big recipe. Heck, this might make more than 24. I don't know what size muffin pan they had, but this seems large. If I have extra, what about this? We'll just put it into a loaf pan. Do a rectangular cake. So see how I'm kind of rotating the bowl as we mix this in? Quick breads is what this style of baking is called, and we really don't want to over mix and work the gluten too much. So then you end up with just bad muffins. They'll be hard, super dense, dry, just not the best that they could be. And then we only mix this until it just comes together. It's quite thick. Thick batter. Just keep folding until we don't see too many floury lumps anymore. I keep going through the bottom up. That's usually where the dry bits like to hide. I think that is it. We made it. Beautiful. All right. Oh, that's okay, Scarlett. Oh, I hope he is okay. Just getting back to regular scheduled programming. I feel ya. Like, trust me, we've been there, right? So don't be sorry. Okay, so oven's going on to 400 to start. And now this, and then one of my hacks for filling muffin tins, because I always find that the batter really sticks in the cup that you're scooping. I always spray a measuring cup first with nonstick, and then the batter just like falls out. It's great. Did you clean it all up, girl? Nice one. So this nonstick canola, just in a 1/3 cup measure is what I do. Your dry bits aren't dry no more. Yeah, this is a batter you do not want to overwork with the mixer, right? It should look like this. Like lumpy, but still evenly mixed, right? Okay, now we can start dropping. Boom. Boom, and that's literally what happens. So nice. Hello, hello, old style. How are you? Thank you for the 16 months in a row being part of the kitchen crew. Hope things are well. Welcome to the stream today. We got a lovely 2-course meal that we're cooking up for ourselves and some friends. This is what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm just like portioning the batter in to the cup, and then I'm gonna do the cinnamon sugar sprinkle next, and then the streusel on top of there. Keeping it simple. And yeah, you might find that your batter starts to stick, so literally just scrape it out and respray it if you want to. Yeah, the mixer can have a day off today. I think it is getting some use tomorrow though for the Belgian sugar waffles, which are so dang good. And then, so update, because we still have to complete our community challenge for the Subaru drive. Well, tomorrow's the last day with the car. So we're thinking after stream, we'll have our brunch, let it settle for 30 minutes, and then go for a drive with everyone. One last stew drive. We traded it, Wilson. This is thick stuff, holy. We're going for it, Dust. Everything was like perfect. It's basically just a trade right across the board, other than one car has an engine and the other one has batteries. Model 3 Performance. (2021). Okay, that looks pretty even. Maybe just this one here. This is another thing that I need in my life, Bonk, is one of those scoops. Get this out of here so I can open this up a bit more. So next, we'll just do one pan at a time. We're gonna do a little sprinkle of this, so make sure we divide it up evenly. I'm thinking like probably just under a tablespoon. Just kind of scoop that over. Whoa. Insanity. This is looking too good. It's also smelling really good. Okay, we'll do the streusel all together with both tins after because we use our hands and I don't want to get my hands dirty just yet. I'm gonna do one more quick spray on our scooper here. But yeah, like Bonk said, the mechanical ice cream scoops work so good. You just have to pick up a couple from the business Costco. I know they have them there, all the different sizes. Thanks for the reminder, basically. These look good, hey Chris? Don't worry, there'll be extra, duder. I'll give you a muffin snacka with your dinner today. And also, Chris, yeah, I'll take 36, Kate. Are you coming to just pick up today? Or do you want to eat with us? So we just got to be out the door by 5, that's all, for our one delivery. Most likely just come to pick up. Okay, duder. That sounds good. Working our way around the bowl here. Almost there. It might just be the perfect amount, guys. Scrape with our spatula. We're making a mess. A bit. Just a bit. Banana coffee chicken muffins. Oh no. Yeah, it'll be interesting seeing how long one charge lasts throughout the week. And then we just charge at work. We have gotten the clearance to be able to do that. So there's a supercharger at our work. So it doesn't even take that long. Like by the time everyone else in the building starts work, our car is charged already. Yo, this was like the perfect recipe. This always makes me so happy when we don't have any extra batter left over. It's like a perfect 24. We doubled it, but it wouldn't have made a perfect dozen. And then we'll just scrape out. Put the extra batter on whatever ones look a bit low. So we do 400 degrees Fahrenheit for the first 10 minutes. And then we turn it down to 350 for the last 15 minutes. This one. And this one, I think. That's basically it. No wasting. Okay, just going to take some of this stuff away. Clearing up the area. Be back in a moment. Hello, FCB. How's your day? Hopefully not quite as busy as the last ones. Hopefully. And then I do have to wash my hands. Sticky business here. Totally amp, right? And then the nice thing about that is like we're gonna have solar on the truck. So there should be a way that we can like hook up the charger as well. So we're basically like future-proofed now. So this is where we're going. This is where we're starting. The dog is very intently watching me do this too. She's like, what the heck? Yeah, Nike. Do you have laundry in your unit or do you use like a shared space? Everyone's gonna be like, whoa. Sikapoda. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Next one of my favorite parts of muffins is the streusel. Crunchy streusel topping. So we pressed it all into the bottom of the bowl earlier and chilled it like that. And now we can crumble it up into nice big pieces. It's got good crunch. Hi, Mina Rose. And Plasma Badger, what? Just got a Model 3, love it so far. Only have a 10-minute highway commute and last Charged it on the 4th of February with still 20% left. Wow. So our commute is 18 minutes from here, but we are going to be picking up one of our co-workers on the way now to help carpooling. Because why not? Yeah, that's right, Nike. I do both. I trim it and I smoke it. He's an all-around cannabidian. I just made up that word, but it fits. I don't know if this is going to work. Kind of scared of these muffins at the moment, but it looks insanely delicious. It's gotta work, right? Like everything will bake together, not just fall off. He's a cannabidian. These are the most insane muffins I think I've ever made. A lot of love on here. Yeah, we just have to believe. And don't look. Don't peek in the oven at all, right? Because that's when things go wrong. It's like, we'll just have a peek. No, we won't. Don't even think about it. Cannabis. What are we making right now, Tiger Butt? We're doing banana coffee cake muffins. So it's got like cinnamon sugar, a butter streusel topping, which we're sprinkling over right now. And then the base cake is a nice vanilla banana cake. I've never made them before. And then they also get a glaze after. Oof. Wow. Fancy. So 2 of these for $5 is the price point that we gave and offered to everyone today. I think with how many components are on here and how large they're gonna bake up, sounds good to me. Like artisan baked goods like this that are not just made out of a box are actually so expensive from bakeries now. Even donuts. Every now and then though, you can luck out with a great grocery store bakery donut for like $1. So yummy. Yeah, I think they're gonna be great. It looks like we're gonna have extra streusel. We can freeze this. Save it for another time. Or you can always just bake it like this and like sprinkle it over yogurt or stuff like that throughout the week. Okay, let's see how these bake. I'm excited. So I'll set a 10-minute timer for the first 400-degree Fahrenheit bake, and then we turn it down to 350 after that. Just gotta learn to make donuts at home. You know what's a really good hack for that, Scratch Dumpling, is pancake batter. You can easily take a pancake batter that's like for fluffy pancakes, let's say, not flapjack batter, but fluffy pancake batter can easily get scooped into deep fryer oil and made into a donut. Right. Noted that the price of bottled sweet tea went from 2 bottles for $3.50 to 2 bottles for $4. But like, it's not like your wage just went up another 50 cents to make up for that. And thank you, FCB, very, very much for the 1,000 bits. We are at 91% through our goal. Thank you for that. Food truck biddies, 914,991. All right, opening this up. And then probably at the 10-minute mark, we'll do a little rotation. Top to bottom, bottom to top. Easy peasy. I had to air out my oven yesterday after making the garlic pork bites, and it still smells garlicky. 10 minutes on the clock. Now we can work on our glaze if we want while these are baking. And then I will be putting away all of the ingredients that we don't need anymore. Tika Sella, you went to your company awards luncheon yesterday, found out you won Executive Admin Employee of the Year. Company trip is 7 days in Peru. Please ate like so many crazy potatoes for me. Oh my gosh, congratulations. That's so exciting. Yeah, I'm surprised the oven didn't smell like pork. No, just the rest of the house did. Peruvian food, and then you can go have the Peruvian chicken with green sauce that we always make and eat. Did you hear the echo from the other room? What? Oh yeah, we have to brew a quick coffee. Okay, set it up. Go, go, go. Quickest coffee brewing ever. We're gonna do it in the little stovetop espresso maker. Do, do, do. That is amazing. I love when companies like reward their employees with trips, stuff like that. Most places just don't. Come over here. So this is what I'm using. We go boom. So that's just the top part. How this works, it basically, what is it, like a vacuum. It sucks up the hot water through the coffee grounds and then comes through this top little percolator. That's why that has little holes in it. This little piece we fill with the coffee grounds, and then the bottom of this we fill with water just to underneath this spout here. Let's go do that first. Do a bit less. Make it a nice strong coffee. Also, how much are they calling for here? So I'm gonna need, okay, like maybe up to 4 tablespoons worth. We'll do this whole amount. Next one, so from here, I'll just pop the little ground holder in, and then I just try and grind the beans right into there with the burr grinder. Just have to make sure that it's fine enough. That's the only thing, is the setting for French press is not the same as espresso. Something happened, I think. It doesn't want to turn as much. And then usually I stop somewhere around there, kind of even it out. And you don't want to press this down. It's not the style of like an espresso maker where you tamper it and press it down. This actually needs to not be like that. And from here, just twist the lid on, turn on the burner, wait for that to come up. So while we're waiting, we can get the icing sugar together and those things. So they said 1 cup of powdered sugar with some vanilla in there. We'll start with that. We'll start with the 1 cup because it is sometimes deceiving how much glaze you end up with. Yeah, you knew we would all love it telling us, Tika Stella. Definitely spend pots and pans. Yeah. Remember a meal you had there and then see how I can recreate it and experience it. I love that. So much glaze, right? And then when you have extra, it's like, okay, now what? Usually if that happens, I just use it like in my coffee or tea in the morning or oatmeal. We got options. Okay. I will start by putting away some ingredients first, and then we'll get glazing. Also just keeping my eye on my timer as well as the coffee. 5 minutes on the timer still. These are the fanciest muffins I have ever made. Yeah, clearly you just had to make more muffins. Clearly. Next up, we're getting some chicken stock going after this for our chicken gravy for the dinner. So I guess I'll bring that stuff out that I'll be using. Might as well. Tasty bits. Get a little container just to pour the coffee in once it's brewed. Let it cool off. Yeah, this goes pretty quick. I know these burners take a while, so we have a bit. And usually when it starts to percolate the coffee, you can hear it as well. It'll like start bubbling. Yeah, that's good, Bonk, that the GF is enjoying what she's doing. Okay, powdered sugar, vanilla. One cuppa. Oh, we can just use that for measuring too. Love it. Boom. Holy. Guys, those are baking. Okay, sounds good, Nike. Yeah, enjoy that as much as you can. Boom. Put that there for our coffee. I guess we'll hold on to the powdered sugar just in case we need a little bit more when we're making the glaze. I always just peek to see if the coffee is coming up. And then we'll just sprinkle a bit of vanilla into the icing sugar. Yes, I love that, Tika Sella. Don't be embarrassed. It's all good. This is the one thing that you're like kind of intimidated by. I think you could do it really, really well. It's more simple than you think. Okay, there we go. Pop the rest of that back in. And hi Maka Waka, how are you doing? Yeah, we have done a lot of fried chicken on stream since we've started streaming. We are not strangers. Anyone that ever used these little stovetop espresso makers, do you ever peek in and then it's at that moment that the coffee starts coming out and like sprays you in the face? Yeah, that's happened. It's like, whoa, that was a mistake. Okay, still putting away some stuff here. Always clean as you go. Put my muffin liners back in the bin. We got 30 seconds before we look at the muffins. Hot cloths. And a quick sip of water. Yeah, I love you some fried chicken. You had some tonkatsu udon on stream yesterday with pork belly. Yes. That's right, Bonk. So I was guiding everyone to bring the oil up to 325 Fahrenheit, a little bit lower. So I always find that the chicken browns really quickly on the outside, but sometimes it's like still raw in the middle, right? Okay, why don't I do this for us? You can see me turn everything around. These are looking wild, chat. Like, whoa. They're really beautiful looking. Swivel, swivel. Boom. That's the halfway. Or just under. Okay, so I already turned it down, so we're good to go. I'll do another 10 minutes, just so we check them then, but it could go all the way to 15. Oh, I smell coffee now. Look at this timing. Almost done. It's coming on up. Yeah, give me all of the pork belly. All done. This is how it looks when it finishes up. Pour that into the cup. Just because we might not use it all, and I guess I'll just drink whatever's left. Yes. That's why I didn't have a bonus coffee today, see? Grab a small whisk. Whisk up the vanilla with the icing sugar. Do this. So what? We'll start with like half. Mix and mix and mix and mix. Bring this over a little bit more. We'll do that. I'm not putting it on that burner because it's hot, right? No lumps. She's getting thicker. Very moist, Mish. Now we go, go, go. I don't know, that looks pretty thin to me. I think we need more icing sugar, right? Boom. TWSS? What does that stand for? Should I know it? Oh, that's what she said. I literally have never seen the acronym for it. Looking moist. That's what she said. Okay, that is looking way better. Like, we can at least lift it up and glaze something with this. It's not just runny. And then as it cools off as well, it should get nicer. Boom. Now I have some coffee to drink while we wait. Not the best, not the worst. And then I'm just gonna wipe this off because we're gonna be using this next for the chicken stock. Just on this side, we'll have it simmering as we get into prepping our veggies for our din. The chicken is just hanging out in the fridge in the buttermilk marinade, ready to go whenever we have the dredge and the fryer nice and hot. So probably like a medium-ish pot I'll use. For the stock. Those are seriously the nicest muffins I've ever made. They look so dang good. So, starting with, we have this poultry stock. Open that up. Pour it in. All of the fat, everything. Yeah, Wilson, cooking some chicken thighs for dinner. Love it. Another one, chicken stock. Bit different color. That's okay. Same, but different. Next one. This is from yesterday. Remember I said I was gonna use the extra pork jus and fat from the pressure cooker? Look at this. Like, she's like a blizzard in there. So we drop that gelée in. Pork gelée. And then lastly, the chicken backs from the chicken pieces that we marinated. They had the back still on the legs. And I don't like it because there is a little bit of like organ meat on that backside, on the chicken backs. And it's just not a very pleasant eating experience. So I thought it would be way better to just infuse more flavor into the stock. So that's where we're at. A lot of tasty bits. And now we're just gonna wait for that to come up to a simmer for at least an hour, I would say. Hopefully longer. Fat equals flavor. Like, look at this, just complete gelatin. And then pork is not as strong of a flavor as beef, right? And it doesn't go as dark, but it'll definitely complement and just add that extra richness that we want. So I'll put a lid on that. And yeah, you don't always have to roast your bones and stuff for stock. Still turns out really great without that. Okay, just gonna bring these away. And we'll probably won't use all of that for the gravy. Whatever we don't use, we'll probably pack back away into the freezer. All right, we're nice and cleaned up now. Timer on the muffins. We have 2.5 minutes left on that. Are you guys good if I just put the chicken stock to the side while it's coming up to a simmer? There's really not much to watch at this point in time. And remember, just simmering, no boiling on there. Kate's broth of vigor. Yes. Okay, so going through the list, banana coffee cake muffins. Maple espresso glaze, done. Chicken stock, it's going. Next up, tray up our corn, cut up our cauliflower for roasting. And then after those are roasted, they're getting dressed with a citrus butter and maybe some chopped parsley if I have some in the fridge for garnish. We're doing good so far, I think. It's 2 p.m. now. We have 3 hours to get all this done. Easy mode. One more thing I'm going to do, just because I want to cool the muffins back here. Just move all this stuff over. And we'll set up our trivet. set up our trivets. I set the glaze to this side just because the muffins are gonna have to cool off before we glaze them. So at least we have it prepped and ready. Cool the muffins, please. That. And then I'll grab my knife. We'll prep some sheet pans for the roasted veg. Put our knife on the steel. I love it, Mish. My cat is practicing parkour across the entire room. Parkour. I think that is still my favorite episode of The Office ever. Oh man, so good. We'll do corn first, just because it's the most simple thing ever. Now, for the corn, should we put it more in like a roasting pan than a sheet pan? Sometimes it dries out on a sheet pan. Had a fluff in my nose. Okay, just grabbing. We're gonna check the muffins to see if they're baked with a thermometer. It should read 195 degrees Fahrenheit or higher. That way you know they're baked through. Let's see. This is the 20-minute mark and they are looking like they're done. Yeah. Okay, so this is gonna beep. It's okay. Everything is okay. We're not burning down. Check it out. Everyone, look at my nice muffins. Look at that. All the stuff stuck on. Winning. See? Anything can happen if you just believe. I almost wrecked this one just now. I smooshed it. It was baked quick in the convect oven. Considering it was like a banana cake, right? Inhale them. I'm just gonna check this other tray as well. Oh yeah, we're good. We are good. They just have to cool off, Pupper. Then we can try them. Don't they look amazing? Yeah. Stumbled upon this recipe just flipping through my Instagram earlier this week. And I was like, that's the dessert. That's it. It's been decided. So if you want the recipe, it's in our Discord or !recipe in chat if you want to save it for yourself. Okay, let's get into it. So I'm just gonna roast the corn in this Lloyd pan, this roasting pan here. I think that'll make it turn out the best. And we'll definitely dress it with oil, salt, and pepper so it doesn't dry out. Do you guys like roasting corn like this rather than boiling? Yeah, this is the extra bag we picked up just because we had a couple extra last-minute orders. Bonk. Plump muffins. Oh, and hi, Mike. The muffins don't go with fried chicken and taters? Well, yeah, they go on the side. For dessert. Roasted corn niblets. Then we'll dress them with the citrus butter after. And then we got these fancy ones. Organic. I'm just gonna use all of it, I think. If veggies are prepped and cooked, I am way more likely to eat it. Or I'll do like half of this. Yeah, Ben. Little corn emote. Yeah, lots of garlic butter too. Ooh. Garlicky corn is good. You only roast corn, creep tumor. Get real mad when the only corn they have at the store is pre-husk. Gotta try roasting frozen. It works really good, right? Because there's a lot of moisture in there already from being frozen. And then as long as you dress it with enough oil and stuff, yeah, I'll just cook this all. We'll just toss it throughout the roasting. It turns out nice. The only time I've run into issues is if you don't toss it with enough oil, the corn kernels will start to dry out and burn. So next up, we can dress it right now. Olive oil, salt and pepper. Heck, we might mince some garlic into here just because we can, and it'll be delicious. Good one, Bonk. You're welcome. This is what we do here. Just trying to spread the deliciousness. Healthy dose of oil. The smell in here right now shouldn't be allowed. And yeah, that as well, right? The sweetness, whenever you're working with sweeter vegetables, corn, what else? Carrots, root veggies, stuff like that. It always gets a little bit of caramelization. Caramelization is flavor. Yeah, just mix it till it looks evenly coated. Totally gonna put some garlic in. Have I ever baked pancakes? That's a lovely question, and no, I never have. Like, to cook them from the batter, you're saying, or for a reheat? Muffin war. Mike, my sauce is making out with the meatballs and sausage. Are you making a ragu? Oh, good one, Mish. A Dutch pancake is a baked pancake? Okay, excuse me, pup. Excuse me, pup. Boom. Nom, Mike. From the batter muffin war. Yeah, I've never heard of that. Oh, a feta sprinkle on corn after roasting is never a bad idea. Okay, let's not go too insane today. We definitely garliced ourselves up yesterday. Let's do that amount. I'm gonna get rid of this one clove that's already sprouted. Okay, we'll peel that up, get it minced. Also gonna finish off this little sippa from our coffee from baking. I think that's it of that for me. It's not a rando coffee, that's for sure. Spaghetti and meatballs with sausage. Take to your friends tomorrow. Love it, Mike. Sharing is caring. Is that something you often do? That's me. Yeah, did you see my face? It was like, ugh, definitely not the best. But it could be worse. Could always be worse. Imagine asking for that at the restaurant. Is it possible to add feta onto the bibimbap? The Koreans would look at you like, or they would just tell you to leave me. Get out of here, they would say. Shower the bibimbap in feta and Gouda? I don't think that's allowed, Mish. Okay, sounds good, Scratch Dumpling. Have a great rest of your day. And yeah, we'll be live tomorrow cooking up some brunch. Belgian, I think it's called, I forget how it's pronounced. Liège? Liège? Belgian Liège waffles with the fancy sugar in there. Strawberry, Nutella, and then a side of our own homemade crispy bacon. Get into that. Simple, delicious. We're waffling. And it's a yeast dough. Makes it kind of special. A bit different than any other waffle batters. Let's mince. Belgian something waffles with feta? Yeah, bring your own feta to the restaurant. Imagine just opening up a zipper pocket, pulling out a little container of feta and sprinkling it over. We should start being those people. Like, I wouldn't even be mad. Be like, I'm actually impressed that you're that committed. Lisa. Oh, yeah. Liege. Liege. Thank you. One more. Misha's getting the tractor out. I'm actually a bit terrified right now. Does it have to be like this, Mish? Do we have to? I like a lot of garlic in my life, Wilson says. And I mean, like, as you can see, so do we. Okay, I got sticky, crazy garlic hands. Clean out the rest of this press. No wasting. Do the bottom. And then I'm gonna go rinse all of this because we're not gonna use it anymore. Liege is the English name for the Belgian town of Leeuwik, which is famous for its chocolate waffles. Chocolate waffles? Thought it was gonna be chocolate and waffles. Liège, deep true. Okay, so 2 people are telling me different stuff. I don't know now. Just walk away. I'm gonna walk it off, okay? It's pronounced feta. Mish, don't make me bring the tractor over there. I will. Okay, just want to show chicken stock. We're simmering. Now I can turn it down a bit. Just let it slow roll with those chicken backs in there. Beautiful. Next up, before we even mix this, let us add some salt and pepper. It might be. Yeah, I thought it was Liège. But it also could be Liege. Maybe there is 2 different words. I do really like pepper and corn as well. Kind of contrasts nicely with the sweetness. How to. Thank you, Mish. And now, healthy dose of salt. We can always add more later after it's cooked. So if you're not super confident about the amount of salt to add, just do a little sprinkle to start and then we'll taste it again later. The smell of that stock coming up to a simmer beside me, really good. It's kind of fighting the muffin smell now though. My brain's a bit confused. What smells better? Is that like a corn husk? Take that out of there. Yum! This roasted with the garlic. I'm just trying to really distribute that minced garlic I put in because it kind of clumped up. Nice even mix, and then we'll spread everything out evenly. Probably do a couple stirs as it roasts along. Gonna roast the veggies at 425 Fahrenheit as always. I'm gonna say this will take about 15-20 minutes. We can hold on to this spoon for later, might as well. Okay, another thing done off of the list. That's how easy that is. Corn, done. Oh my gosh, dust doesn't have eyes. They're fake. Didn't know this. Girlfriend's off to work, bunk. Now yours for the rest of the day. This is amazing. Hope the GF has a good day at worky too. Doesn't work too hard. Tonight, if you like garlic, Kyle, at a date night in, ooh, chat, are we strangers to 40 clove chicken? We are not. I'm gonna put some garlic in chat for this. Yeah, we usually take it a bit further even. Good one, Bonk. We go with the 50 clove. Yee. So dang good. Seriously, some of the best chicken you will ever make in your entire life. And like, I've eaten quite a bit of chicken in North America, around the world. Alton Brown's 40 clove chicken. If you need to up it, you can go up to 60 cloves. And that's okay, Dust. I'm prepared to deal with everyone every day. I love you guys. It is the Frugal Gourmet's recipe. Ooh, I wonder how that differs from Alton Brown's then. 40 herd chicken? What is going on here, Mish? Okay, we'll start by breaking down one cauliflower. Let's see if we need to do the other one. There's quite a bit of corn there. Yeah, Bonk. Why stop there? Make it 70 clove chicken. Get some crusty bread to spread the roasted cloves on. Uh-huh. And then what? A friend of Recipe Reborn got very ill once for eating too much garlic in one go in a dish. Whoa, 3 full bulbs? Okay, that's a bit much then. That does make sense. And like, your belly usually tells you at that point, it's like, you should probably stop. Garlic cake for dessert? Some of my first viewers, when I started streaming on Twitch, they always wanted me to make a roasted onion cake. I never did. I never did. Okay. A little bit of rinse-a-roo happening on this cauliflower, but we got these on sale, $2.50 each. $2.50 each. First things first, just gonna cut off the bottom stem so that we can see a bit more what we're working with. That, and then all I'm gonna do to get the rest of this off is we're gonna angle our knife and do like 3 or 4 cuts. Not all the way through, as you can see. And that's gonna take out the core. Kind of like a cabbage, right? So there we go. Get the rest of the leaves out. Something is rattling over here and I'm not having it. All right, get rid of this. And then these little pieces, there's just a couple green bits and brown bits that I'm gonna take off. I don't think we have to like wash it. Just from the leaves. Boom. Trim it off. Perfect. That is really pristine. Usually the cauliflowers that are on sale are like going bad already. Garlic soup? Whoa. Imagine. And yeah, when you roast the garlic, it's not as strong. That's true. So now we can break this up just with our hands, the way we cut it. And we're gonna make bite-sized pieces. And all of the core that we left on here is really yummy and sweet, so don't try and cut that away. Probably go for half this size here. So something like that. Comparing it to my like hand size, because this will shrink a bit when it cooks. And I always find if you cut the cauliflower too small, it really goes mushy if you try and roast it. Garlic soft serve ice cream? I didn't, but I believe that it exists. Weirdest garlic-based food you've ever eaten? Garlic donuts with garlic chips on top. It was on a show called Carnival Eats though, so I guess that's par of the course for fair food, right? I would try that. Why not? Cream of garlic soup. Whoa, yum. I know dust, or I know Bonk, don't look. The cauliflower dust is coming. Close your eyes. We'll be okay. Just do this in half, and then we'll do each of these in half. But I think we'll give all of the dust to the doggo. She really likes eating that. I just put it in a small cup for her, and she'll munch it up. Always a good use for cauliflower dust. The doggo. It's like a built-in composter. Just have an animal around. Crazy Gail. Yeah, you can't eat raw veggies anymore. You get really ill. That's unfortunate, because I really like the texture of like certain raw veggies, right? It's quite satisfying. Okay, so that's one cauliflower. I mean, we might as well just cook the other one, right? Fill up one whole big pan worth. I would love that, Bonk. Hopefully one day we can. The garlic fest. You loved cauliflower and sour cream with 7 C's dressing mixed in. Yummo. Yeah, raw you're saying, Gail? Cauliflower dip in raw is really delish. Start by just trimming the bulk of the greens off first. Hi Eric, how are you doing? How's your weekend going? Gail, the other two, forget it. Forget about it. Well, at least you figured out what works best for you. You know what's gonna be good with the fried chicken today? Some Eric's hot sauce. Always need hot sauce with fried chicken. Vicky in paradise. Thank you very much for the 6 months in a row. You're halfway to a VIP badge in our community. How's your weekend going? Which one are we gonna use? Probably just the Bernie butt. We try to only open like one bottle at a time, use that before opening another one. Just so they don't like get old and bad, right? And Cyberhawk, thank you for the follow. Eric's weekend's okay, was out all day, just got home, bought you a PBJ IPA and lost the stouts. Nice one. PBJ IPA, that sounds yummy. So split this up. There we go. Back to it. And then how do I want to do this one? Maybe just split it like that. With a baseball bat? You even struggle with meat, Gale. That's wild. I will say, like, we have some community members that definitely have their health issues. It's really good to see you guys, like, working through them. Just, like, not letting it get you too down. Good, Vicky. That's great to hear. Maybe that one's a bit large. Bit large, Kate. There we go. We're trying to keep this as consistent as possible, just so it all cooks at the same rate. Moisture. Right, Gail. That's why we really enjoy cooking like Southern style barbecue food here, because it just completely changes people's lives. Especially the people that are like big into putting sauce with their meat. Like a lot of the time there is no sauce with the barbecue meat. I've had a PB Jams beer you found at Trader Joe's earlier this week. Tasted like peanuts and strawberry. Yum. I'm in, Bonk. I'm into it. Okay, is this gonna stick? I'm thinking I would just use one of my like ridged pans for roasting, and then we don't need parchment. And whether we need to spread this on 2 or 1, I guess we will see. Yeah, we don't have alcohol in the grocery stores here. We did in BC with the liquor laws, but that is not the case here. You literally have to go to a liquor store to find anything like that. Look at all this cauliflower dust. I don't want it on the bottom of my baking tray. The one there only usually has like a few brews. Mina, lucky you. You're off work until next Thursday. Not so lucky you. Oh, the reason you're off is you're positive for COVID. Boo. Well, hopefully it's not too serious. And that you work through it quickly, for sure. And yeah, thanks for doing your part. That's turned into cauliflower? Yeah, look at him. Hello, Valda Streams. Welcome in. Okay, this is going to Dago. Veggie bits for Dago. I think her and Sam are napping right now. It's very quiet in the rest of the house. Just talking to myself and you guys right now. Okay, just gonna go rinse my knife. towel. Perfect. Everyone talks about the Belching Beaver peanut butter stout. One time you tried it, must have been a bad batch because it tasted like raw peanuts to you. Whoa. Probably then, Bonk. Should taste like way more roasty, I would assume. Yeah, usually when the kids are quiet, they're up to no good. This is what I know. Blood Elk, I know this. Authentic Greek feta, Eric picked up. We're proud of you. We're proud of you, Eric. I'll give you this. 3 fetas in chat. Okay. We have been de-dusted. Dust is like, no, I'm still here. Dress this up now. Finish it off. Annie. Hello, Annie. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Hope the weekend is good. Yeah, this is going to spread out into one perfect layer for roasting. Lovely. So once again, we are dressing with some olive oil. And then I did bring out some thyme, the herb thyme. Got some fresh stuff from the fridge. I'm gonna chop that up and like put it on the cauliflower. That'll be yummy. This is your last semi-free weekend, Annie says. The robot competition, is that what's coming up, you're saying? Everyone's got cap locks on. Oh, and Annie, guess what? You have a box on the way from us. So stay tuned. If you want the tracking number, I can give it to you. Okay, now that we just toss that with oil, I am gonna chop up the thyme first. So the oil will help it stick. I did gluten-free almond coconut macaroons, which are insanely good. Gluten-free white chocolate macadamia cookies, which are also really good. And then a little surprise in there too. Oh yeah, this was the pack of thyme that went bad with the rosemary in it. To heck. So confusing. We'll use up the rest of this. It's a good thing I took it out. Forgot about that crazy rosemary fiasco in the thyme container. Rotten rosemary in the thyme container. Something went wrong. Hopefully it doesn't come on a weekend. Ooh, hopefully not. I will try and watch it, I guess, as it makes its way to you. Not today. Don't deliver it today. Rotten rosemary and the thyme container. I'm in. I was like, what sounded like a Harry Potter movie? It totally does, Dust. Or like a series of unfortunate events book too. That's what giving me the vibe. Finished the wiring today, Annie, on the robot. That's good. Did you have a couple more students show up at least to help out? Yep, a bit late, but better late than never. Now you just got to finish the bumpers. Looks very likely that you'll only be able to play defense next weekend. Ah. No attacking. You just didn't make it in time, hey? Sometimes that's what happens. Ah, you won't get the